Hello, and welcome to I Read the Wall Street Journal for whatever the fuck reason. What's news? Worldwide. Some of Trump's Facebook posts set off a debate within the firm about about whether they should be removed. CEO Zuckerberg ruled it would be inappropriate to censor the candidate. Both Trump and Clinton escalated their campaign spending last month. Attackers controlling a vast collection of internet devices unleashed several attacks that left dozens of websites unreachable for parts of the day Friday. Islamic State launched deadly attacks in Kirkuk days after Iraqi forces began an offensive to recapture Mosul. Homeland Security scrambling to find more prison beds to handle a record number of undocumented immigrants being detained. That damn cat. The Belgian region, representing less than 1% of the EU's population, has managed to halt the trade deal between the bloc and Canada. The UK this May took a warmer tone with the EU at a summit calling for constructive Brexit talks. NATO appointed a long-time German diplomat as its first intelligence chief. AT&T is in advanced discussions to purchase Time Warner, a deal that could unleash far-reaching effects across the media, communications, and internet industries. BAT offered $47 billion to take full control of Reynolds American, a move that would create the world's largest listed tobacco firm by revenue and market value. Investigators believe issues linked to fueling likely caused last month's SpaceX rocket explosion. Moody's said it expects the Justice Department to sue over bond ratings it issued prior to 2008 housing global market. GE cut its full sales year forecast after reporting a drop in third quarter orders and weaknesses in its oil and gas equipment businesses. McDonald's quarterly sales growth topped expectations, but gains in the U.S. cooled further. Deal talks and earnings sparked sharp moves in individual stocks. While the broader market was steady, the Dow fell 16.64 points. Daimler posted higher quarterly profits on strong Mercedes-Benz sales. Shit to do today. Trump's posts fuel discord in Facebook ranks. Debate over whether content should be removed as hate speech reached CEO. Some of the Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump's posts on Facebook have set off an intense debate inside the social media company over the past year, with some employees arguing certain posts about banning Muslims from entering the U.S. should be removed for violating the site's rules on hate speech, according to people familiar with the matter. The decision to allow Mr. Trump's post went all the way to Facebook's Incorporated Chief Executive Mark Zuckerberg, who ruled in December that it would be inappropriate to censor the candidate, according to the people familiar with the matter. That decision has prompted employees to complain on Facebook's internal messaging service and in person to Mr. Zuckerberg and other managers that it was bending the site's rules and some employees who worked in a group charged with reviewing content threatened to quit, the people said. Mr. Trump's campaign declined to comment in a statement provided Wednesday evening. Let's get a few things straight. If you notice the tone of my voice, then you know that at the moment I'm not happy. I'm not in a great place in my life, and people are constantly pressuring me to find a job. I have several jobs, and they pay gradually. But what they're talking about is a steadier paycheck. Now, if they had said you need to find a steadier paycheck instead of a job, then you know what, I might be more inclined to say, you're right, I do need to find a steadier paycheck. But no. People keep using the term job. They keep trying to go, you don't have a job. Yes, I do. What do you do? I'm an author. Does it pay? Yeah. Is it steady? No. Then it's not a job. Well, of course it's a job. Why wouldn't it be a job? I am frustrated. I am angry. I am finding myself increasingly injured. With wounds that I don't even remember getting. On my left leg alone, I have several scratches, scars, and God knows what else. From, I just don't know. I have an assortment of injuries. I just do not know where they come from. So, just to give you a quick look into the IRL bullshit I get to put up with. I'm not saying that someone did them or anything, but alright. So this is kind of what I'm dealing with at the moment. I just don't know. Just do not know where the hell these things are coming from. Maybe they came from the accident, maybe they didn't. It doesn't matter. All I know is that I am worried that something might be happening to me. Because it is kind of a major concern. I mean, health-wise, you know? Health, wealth, and happiness. Well, yeah, the health and happiness, just not the wealth. Alrighty, alright. I have to get everything all packed up and ready to go, and everything's everything. Maybe everything's nothing. That'd be something, wouldn't it? If everything were nothing? I mean, it'd certainly make a lot of sense. That it's all in my head. Everything that I thought was wrong with me is right. I'm not really living in this nightmare. It's failing health, slowly degrading self-confidence about whether, I want a job or not. I mean, steadier paycheck, not job. I have several jobs, just not a steady paycheck. And a steady paycheck is what I need. I wish I were better at YouTube. I wish I were a lot of things. But wishing without acting on the wishing is something grand. So, if I can take the idea of the plan and turn it into something physical, that's great. That's the plan. I need to keep myself focused on the big picture here, not screwing up. Yeah, not screwing up. That'd be help. That'd help out a lot. I don't know what reading the Wall Street Journal is gonna help me out with. Did you know, fun fact, that when I was heading over to Starbucks one day, a train was coming by. And I thought, you could end it all right now. Just run for that train and let it hit you. And I had a second thought. I'm way too busy. And I had third thought. What if all the work that I've been putting myself through, every single bit of it, doesn't really amount to anything? What if it's all pointless? Just a random smattering of fictional situations. And that's what books are. A gathering of fictional situations strung together along a storyline and all that. But what if it's all pointless? It shouldn't be pointless. I don't want it to be pointless. But I can't help but think maybe it might be. I mean, that might certainly explain my, lack of energy when writing or when piecing a video together. It might explain a lot of things. Alright, no point in bitching about that. I got shit to do. I always got shit to do. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just out of my head. Maybe I just want to take a nap. I should take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm not gonna take a nap. I'm way too fucking busy at the moment. Way too busy. Alright, that's enough out of me. Let's get the show on the road.